Hey everybody, how's it going today? Justin the Red Island Shaver. Welcome back to the weekend video this week with Spiffo, Collins Trade and Supply. Just try and get everything adjusted here. Nothing wants to work right. This is my second attempt at a video. The first one, like about 5 minutes in, and it stopped recording for some strange reason. So anyway, we are going to get right into it. So as you can see, I have the glasses. I'm trying to look off camera a bit. As you guys know, if my eyes don't kind of look where they're supposed to be looking. So I think maybe if I look just to the left of the lens, it might actually look like I'm talking to you. But when I look in the mirror, I can see all my face. It's a little fuzzy over here on the left, but basically I can see where everything is. I can see my sideburns, my ear, my neckline. It's great. So we're not going to talk about the whole eyeball thing anymore after what I just said. We're just going to stick with the shaving. So for today, Collins Trade and Supply Spiked Cannon. Great scent. This is cedarwood and clove. I'm just going to quickly wet the face because we're going to get right into it here. Perfect. Brush for today is the Latherizer, the camo brush with the 28mm Plisson style synthetic, and we'll just get right into lathering. So I will link this soap in the description down below. This is made for Spiffo by Collins Trade and Supply. All natural stuff, no synthetic scents. All good stuff for your face. By the looks of the ingredients list, it is vegan and no chemical preservatives. So like I mentioned in the short little video, it does recommend using within 12 months of opening. It is only a 4-ounce puck though, so if you're gonna put it in a heavy rotation, it shouldn't be too hard to use that up. Just load a little bit more, but this is already got all kinds of lather in the brush after that short little load. Put that on the face, don't want to waste it. And we're gonna go right into a face lather. So I can actually more or less see my timer now, which is nice. I'm going to try and get back to keeping these videos hopefully around under the 20-minute mark. I can do a 3-pass shave in well under 20 minutes. So yeah. Anyway, so about the soap off the puck, it's about a good solid 5. Now that I'm starting to get it on the face, it's opening up to about a 6. Scent strength is very good. Dip the tips. Scent strength is very good and it's very well balanced. It doesn't really seem like the two scents are fighting with each other. I get a good mix of the cedarwood and a good mix of the clove. So it's nice, woody and spicy. And this will be a very nice warming scent for the spring. Or not the spring, the fall. Fall and the winter. As you can see, it lathers up very easily. It's going to take a little bit more water than this, but I don't necessarily need a really super peaky lather. I like my lather a little bit denser when I'm using straight razors. I'll paint a little bit more in here. Face feel is great. Well, that's very nice. As you can see, that brush is completely full of lather. More than enough for a 3-pass shave. Clean up the operating areas. get ready to go. The steel for today will be featured in a video next week, the short little outside the den video. I got these done up by Randy at First Canadian Shave. This one is called Vortex. It's a gold $200, 6/8 in a custom blue acrylic scales. Look at them there. This originally was in just clear acrylic with a maple veneer, and when I sent this to get honed, Randy wasn't really crazy on it. It was one of his earlier attempts at making scales when he first started out, and he offered to do these up for free because he wasn't happy with what he produced before. So a true professional, and these are just stunning. So I'm going to call this Vortex. It goes well with his Polar Vortex soap. Anyway, enough gabbing. We're going to put some steel to the skin. Very nice. Something about a 6/8 just holds a lot of lather. And the edge on this is smooth as butter. Don't even feel it on the face. Soap is very slick. Lots of protection there. Lots of residual slickness. And the scent is holding up very nice. I'm going to hijack what Jason Bryan over Distorted Cheese Shaving mentioned. With residual slickness, it's great. I think if you're a DE shaver, it comes more into play. I know a majority of us straight razor shavers, we tend not to go over skin too often that does not have lather on it. So the residual slickness doesn't really come into play as much as you want the original slickness of the lather. And this lather has all kinds of slickness. It's super slick. I can't even feel this this blade on the skin, which is great. And now we will go across the grain with the inverted pass across the cheek. Go down and do the neckline. So I just fold my scales like that, pinch right here, give a little bit of a stretch. Always got to be cognizant of the moles down here at the bottom too. soap is performing amazingly, guys. Love the scent. And I'm loving the hone job on this razor too. Randy puts a really nice edge on a blade that works well for my skin. And I will get in more in depth on that next week as well. We'll be taking a good look at his stuff. But the blade is performing amazingly with this soap. You know, if you're into straight razor shaving or single edge shaving, shavette shaving, even DE shaving really, you know, if you're using a super sharp blade with a super slick soap, you can't beat it. Now, I could make this lather more peaky, more yogurty if I wanted to. It would just take a bit more water, and I know this soap will take a lot more water. But for me, for a straight razor, this is the type of lather I like. Not really any peak, but just a nice thick coat where you can get all those, all the glidey stuff right where you need it, which is on your skin. And we'll go against the grain on the cheek. Beautiful. Picked up that little trick from Matty Lindholm. He stretches like that when he's going up, and I thought, geez, you know, that looks easy. A little easier the way I was doing it. I think I'll try that, and it works. So many great tips you can learn from other YouTubers. Very nice. That is BBS on the cheeks and a damn fine shave on the neck, and that's all I go for. Do the quick rinse and we'll go into the post. I know some of you are saying, but wait, you didn't do the mustache area. Well, to be honest with you, I only shave my mustache area once every 2 days or 3 days. And I just take one swipe at it. I shaved it yesterday, so for today, no real point. But I can tell you right now, that was a great feeling shave. So we will go into the, there's Lemon Witch Hazel. But the post-shave feeling on this, even before the Witch Hazel, is wonderful. It's very, very soft. Everything will be in the, like I said, I will link the description, so everything will be there for you. But the soap is good for the skin. It has lots of ingredients that are good for your skin. It's an astringent, it's antiseptic. It's just a really good product, and I'm over the moon with it. It's really great stuff. A lot of great stuff coming out of Canada lately. It's very exciting. So the aftershave for today, you're going to have to go with Dr. John's Defiance. This is a nice spicy scent as well. Pairs very well with this. Pairs very well with Red Jack, which is another Collins Trade soap. This is alcohol based. Not even a tingle. That was an outstanding shave. Very good. Very, very good. So to recap, Collins Trade and Supply Spiked Cannon. Get yourself a 4-ounce tub for 20 bucks. Okay, good stuff. The brush was the Coyote Cuts 31 on Instagram. This is the more or less custom camo blank with a 28mm knot. As you can see, there's still a ton of lather in that brush, as you would expect with a knot that size. And there we go. And that was only like a 20-second load, if that. So you pair this soap with a good brush, the latherability is extremely quick and easy. There's no fussing, there's no mussing. It's going to go on good, and then it's up to you how much water you want to put in, whether you want a stiffer lather or you want a peakier lather. And the blade was the Randy Pocket Custom Gold Dollar 200 with the blue Vortex scales. Almost dropped it and cut my finger off. That would suck. This razor is going to be named Vortex. I'm going to start naming all my razors because why not? So for now on, this will be referred to as Vortex. A hell of a shaver. Great edge on that. I didn't think a Gold Dollar could shave that good, to be honest with you, and that was incredible. That shaves just as good as my vintage King Cutter, which in my opinion has far better steel. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. A nice quick one. We're back in around 17 minutes, 3-pass straight razor shave. It's amazing what happens when, you know, when you can see what you're doing and when you love what you're doing. I gotta say, guys, thank you so much for the support and supporting the channel. I love each and every one of you. And that's all I have to say on that. If you are new to these videos, you happen to search this and you like what you're seeing, please consider hitting that subscribe button and helping this channel grow. And that's all I have. So until midweek with Outside the Den, this is Justin signing off. As always, friends, have a great day and an even better shave. And I will catch you in the next one. Ciao.